Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, my name is Eve. This is Eve's Artistry Paint Party, and tonight we're doing the Dragonfly. Yay! How's everybody doing tonight? I'm working on a 16 by 20, 16 this way, 20 straight across. If you're working on something different, as long as you're in the general area of your canvas that I am in, you will be fine. The brushes this evening are Of course, we've got Mr. Nifty in the house. A detail brush that anybody who sends support, $5 or more, gets these for free. I send them out with a little thank you card. All right, and then we've got Mini Me. He is a tiny shader. That's it, with a little squared off top, little shader brush. And then we have Big Boy. Big Boy is a 1-inch flat. That's it, 1-inch flat. That's all you need for this entire painting is 3 brushes. It's always the same brushes. It's always the same colors. You guys know the colors. It is red, yellow, blue, black, and white. The 3 primaries. We can make any colors we want out of them. So there you go. That's all you need to do this. Let me say hello to you guys. Hi. Here I am. The face behind the camera. Hello everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Hi Lynn, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Stars is enabled, guys, to send support. I also have Venmo and PayPal to send support. Without your support, I can't keep doing these for free. So there you go. That's the logistics of it right there. Wrote your name down, Lynn. Hi, Kimberly. How are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, thank you, Kimberly. You're awesome. You are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Okay, guys, I can't show you both at once what we're going towards and what we're working on, so if you need a reference, take a screenshot. There you go. Hello, 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 Tina B. How are you doing, sweetheart? Tina's in the house. Thank you so much for your support, Tina. I really, really appreciate it. You are an OG, and it's definitely appreciated. Thank you so much. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, hi, Marriott. How are you doing, sweetheart? What is going on? Writing my roll call down. Oh, yeah. Writing the roll call down. Okay, so did everybody get their screenshot? You guys are all set. You're all ready. You ready to do this? Let's do this thing. Let's do it. Ready? Oh, it's the almighty blank canvas. But we're going to hit it with our almighty brushes. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. We got this. You can do this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You can do this. So, my background is a purple. So I'm going to mix equal parts of blue, red, and white together. And we're going to fill the entire canvas. Blue, red, and white. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. That's it. The more you swipe, the more it's going to blend together. If you like the separation of color, put it on, keep it moving. If you like it more of a solid color, you just keep swiping back and forth, and it will mix all together. So I am using red, and we're using blue, and we're using white, not white, white. Okay, so, and there's the, well, it's all mixed in. There's the white. Alright, and just mix all those together, and you're going to get a purpley color. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. You're not going to wind up with yellow, that's for sure. You're going to get a purpley color. Yes, you are. Like I said, you keep swiping, blending it together. Get a solid color. If you like the separation, you just hit it a few times and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Nice, Tina B. Oh, thank you for the stars, darling. Congratulations on your new car. Vroom, vroom. That's awesome. That is awesome. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Many blessings. Many, many, many blessings with your new car. That's exciting. Hi, Alice. How are you doing, sweetheart? What's going on? How are you? How are you? We're just filling in the canvas with some purple right now. Blue, red, and white. Now, do you have to do purple? You don't have to do purple. This is your painting. You can do whatever color you want. I'm going to stick to the original as much as I can, so we're going to do purple. And I'm going to try not to fling more paint. I just flung paint somewhere. I don't know where it went. It went that away. It went that away. Hello, 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 Carolyn. How are you doing, sweetie? Carolyn's in the house. And how is little Logan, Carolyn? I hope he's doing well. You had trouble getting on, Alice? Oh, no. Oh, no. The internet was not interneting? The internet was not interneting for you? Technology. Gotta love it. Gotta love the technologies. Alright. Now that we got our background on there, we're going to turn around and do our idea of where the moon is going to go. So I'm just going to put some white paint onto my 1-inch brush. And we're going to go in this general area. And we're going to push. And we're going to spin. Now, no worries. We're going to come back and work on this. So we're just kind of putting it where, so we know where it goes. It's going to wind up blending out. Because our background is still wet. And that's okay. We're okay with that. We are okay with that. Alright, once we have that in, I'm going to grab some white paint. And we're just going to swoop. Swoop this way. Swoop that way. Just doing all our little moon swoops. Alright? You're just going to make them bigger the further away you get. Swoop. And you got to do the swoop noise. If you don't do the swoop noise, it doesn't count. Swoop. Swoop. Now it's up to you. You can put as many or as little of these as you want. You don't even have to put them at all if you don't want to. It's your painting. It's your world. 55 degrees here and pouring rain all day. Oh, nice. Oh, a nice rainy day. I hear you. I don't get too many of those being in Arizona now. Oh, and Logan had his tonsils out. I hope he got lots of ice cream. I hope he got lots of ice cream. That's the best part. That's the best part. Alright, I'm grabbing Mini-Me, the shader brush. Hey, Marsha, what are you doing, sweetheart? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Marsha. We're going to go in and we're going to play with our moon. So I'm grabbing white paint because everything's still still wet, still saucy. And we're just going to do some follow that curve swipes. Make some brighter areas in our moon. Happy Saturday! And I'm just squiggling back and forth with some white paint, adding some textures. That's all. Nothing fancy. Just making some brighter areas and some darker areas. I'm just grabbing white paint because our background's still wet, so it's all going to blend together. So I'm pressing very, very, very lightly. And just smushing in some lighter and some darker areas. Happy Saturday! And of course I didn't stay in my lines. Why would I stay in my lines? What's the fun of staying in your lines? That's no fun. That's no fun. So, just be careful, because the more you play with it, the bigger it's going to get. There we go. Alright, thank you guys so much for all the hearts. I really appreciate that. Okay, so now we're going to put in the shape of our dragonfly. We're going to put in the shape of our dragonfly. So we're going to start off all white, right? We map our shapes in first. And we want it in this area right here. So we're going to start off with a line at an angle. Make sure you put this in to where you're going to have room here and room here for your wings. Alright, don't put it all the way over here. You want it over here. Not there, here. Okay, here. I'm going to do a line at an angle. Just like that. Okay, and then we're going to do a triangle around that line. This way we can get our triangle at an angle. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to put a circle on my triangle. So we're going to do parentheses and parentheses. Okay, then we're going to go off the triangle and we're going to make ovals. You're going to have a big oval and they're going to get smaller and smaller and smaller and curve. Okay, so we're going to do ovals. And I'm just scribble painting the ovals. You notice I'm just taking my brush and moving it in a circular motion. That's it. And I'm just going to make them smaller and curve them. Make them smaller and curve them as I go upwards. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, guys. You got this. Let's color in our triangle. Fill and fix, right? Fill and fix as you're coloring it in if you gotta fix anything about it. And let's color in our circle. And I'm gonna scribble circle just to make sure I have this being as circly as I could get it. Just like that. Happy Saturday. Yes, yes. Alright, we're going to go on this edge right here. And we're going to put a line outwards. Whoop. And we're going to go over on this side, put a line outwards. Swoop. Make them about the same length. Then you're going to swoop, swoop, and swoop. And then on top of the line is a mini swoop, mini swoop, mini swoop, like that. And over here, a mini swoop, just like that. And there you have your wings, so you just have to color them in. Fill and fix. Fill and fix. Okay, as you're coloring it in, if you want to adjust your shape a little bit, fix anything that's going on. Maybe you don't like the edge, you want to fix the edge. Okay, and we're going to bring it into the wing, into the triangle. Okay, and then we're going to bring this piece into the triangle. So you want your points of the wing to be at the base of the circle. Okay. The base of the circle. Okay, next thing you're going to do is you're going to draw another line, and you're going to go swoop down that way, and you're going to go this way, swoop. And same thing, we're going to curve around. So small curve on the top of that line. Small curve on the top of this line. Right? And then bigger curve. And bigger curve. Fill and fix. Mother's Day, you had Logan paint a card using Q-tips. Very cool, Carolyn. I love it. I love it. Yep, you can use Q-tips and bunch them all together to make little flower shapes. And then doing the opposite colors, doing blue with orange, makes all your colors pop. So very, very cool. I'm sure his mom loved it. Now we're just filling and fixing, guys. Alright, I'm going to go in since this is dry, and I'm going to make these brighter, and the shapes, filling and fixing, just the way I want them to be. And there you go, one dragonfly. Very cool. Okay. We're going to put Mini-Me away for a minute. We're going to get out Big Boy, the 1-inch flat. Swirl, tap, dab them. Get all the purple out, or most of the purple. And we're going to put our grass area in. That's cool, Carolyn. Okay, so we're going to take some black paint just on the tip of the brush. We're going to go to the bottom and we're going to flick upwards. Notice I didn't grab any more paint. I'm still using the same paint. And some of that white's going to mix in there from us doing our swoops if it's still wet. And that's okay. We like that. And I'm just doing a flick. Flicky-doo, flicky-doos. Flicky-doos, flicky-doos. Okay. Then I'm going to turn my brush this way. Doop. And go along. And just flick upwards. That's all. Just flicking upwards. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, now we have everything where we want it to be. Now we just gotta color it in. What? Is that all there is to it, Eve? That is all there is to it. Let's do some roll call. We got Lynn, Kimberly, Tina B, Marriott, Alice, Carolyn, and Marcia in the house. Woot woot. If you're new to us and you're hanging out, say hello. We'll give you a warm welcome. Let me lower my camera a little bit so this is not all in the comments. You can get a good look at it. Alright, is my moon dry? Almoster. Almoster. It's an almoster dry. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take mini-me. I'm going to swirl, tap, dab them. I'm going to make a different colored purple. I'm going to add more red and white to it. So about 2 parts red, 2 parts white, 1 part blue. So it's a different shade and it's a little lighter. And we're going to go in and we're going to put in our purple swoops. Okay, every swoop, I'm reloading the brush. And you want these here, there, not everywhere. It's just adding some movement, creating what the light might look like coming off of the moon. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. How's everybody doing on this awesome Saturday? Swoop, 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 swoop. Okay. Just wherever. Here, there, not everywhere. Here, there, not everywhere. Alright, and you go back in and do another coat on them if you want to. Once those dry, right? I do layer 1 and 2. You guys do layer 3 and 4. All on your onesie, because you can totally do that. And the more layers you do, the better your painting's going to look. And then I'm going to come in with that purple, go to my moon, squiggle in some of the purple. And the dark areas that I left before. There you guys go. And take some white. Squiggle in the lighter areas. Just dabbing, tapping, squiggling, right? Getting the two colors to meet up. Nothing too fancy, nothing too serious here. Just practicing. Having little textures in the moon, that's all. You're just practicing. Right? And then if you made it too bright, you can always go back in and grab your darker color. Add your darker color back onto it. Textures. We're going for textures. Okay, now we just need to color. Woot, woot. So, my wings are yellow. And you know yellow, you know our friend yellow doesn't show up to the party without his friend white. So we're going to do yellow and white. White together. Color in my wings. Notice I'm not being too careful because this whole thing is getting outlined. So I don't have to be very particular about my edges because we're going to be outlining everything. So I'm not too worried about my edges. If you're not going to be outlining everything, then you just want to make sure you go a little bit more careful and get nice clean edges. That's all. Alright, two yellow wings right there. Make two yellow wings on the other side. You guys got this. You can do this. You can totally do this. Yep. So, since we're just starting off after having a long break, I wanted to start with basic things, basic shapes, basic concepts, keeping it nice and simple. Things you can do with your grandkids or your kids, or if you're just beginning yourself, you can turn around and paint these, work on your shapes, work on your colors, work on different brush strokes, all sorts of things. And you'll have a fun painting when you're all finished. Hey Sharon, how you doing, sweetheart? Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, now I'm just going to add a little bit of blue to that yellow to get my green. So yellow, white, and green. Very little blue. Blue goes a long way. Very, very, very little bit of blue. How much blue? A little bit. What was that? A little bit. Tiny amount of blue in with your yellow and your white. You're doing good? Awesome. Glad to hear it. And we're just going to color in the rest of our dragonfly. And again, like I said, I'm not being too particular about my edges because I'm going to be outlining this. Do you have to have a yellow and green dragonfly? Absolutely not. You can make it any colors you want. If you want a pink dragonfly, you can have a pink dragonfly. It's completely up to you. It's your world. It's your dragonfly. Do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. What you want. And I'm just coloring. We're just coloring. Alright, now that we got that, I'm going to go around with my black paint and we're going to outline. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm grabbing Mr. Nifty. There he is. Every time you see my brush leave, I'm getting more paint. Okay. And if you want to wait for this to dry to outline, it's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. But for me, for time, we're going to go for it. Just for time's sake. That's all. But you guys can do this. I'm just holding Mr. Nifty like a pencil. All you need is a little detail brush. Every time I leave, I'm dipping into paint. Okay, pay attention around your wings because they're overlapping. So there's one part that gets outlined and the other part goes under the wing. So this wing is going to get outlined to the neck. Same with this wing. Okay, and then this one goes underneath. Alright, and this one goes underneath. So just pay attention when you're outlining, when you're doing your wings, to do the top one first. Yes, Carolyn, you could totally add any details you want to it. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know me, I give you the basics, and then you guys do the rest. Get creative. And of course, you're going to take your time, so you get nice, smooth outlines. Okay, once we have that, all right. Sorry about that. Internet's deciding to be internet. Okay, so real quick, you're going to swoop and then put another little line out this way. And you're going to swoop, put another little line out this way. So, next week, guys, is there anything you want to see? Anything you want me to do? Any type of paintings you would like to see? Just let me know. Alright? Like I said, we're keeping it very basic. Basic for all my beginners out there. Then, once you're all said and done with that, you're going to swirl tap that Mr. Nifty. You're going to take white paint once everything is dry, and you're going to add your movement. Let's add it to the outside, because I know my inside of my Dragonfly is not dry yet. Boop, 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 boop. So we're going to add some lines for movement, and then you add your lines for highlight. Doot, 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 doot. And there you guys go. One Dragonfly painting. You can totally do this. I know you could do this. Okay. Oh, it's 250th anniversary, Tina? That shows you how much I pay attention. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for the stars. Don't forget, I have PayPal. I have Venmo. The stars are active on my page. Because any support helps keep this train rolling. Keep it rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep on rolling, rolling, rolling. I wonder if there's a way to mirror this. Because my sign is backwards. You see that? Ooh, a daisy and strawberry plant. Oh, I like that. I like that, Carolyn. So we want some Americana stuff. Writing it down. I'm writing it down, guys. Americana, 250th anniversary. Americana. And we want some daisies and strawberries. Very cool. Very cool. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, Lynn, Kimberly, Tina B, Mariette, Alice, Carolyn, Marcia, and Sharon. You guys are absolutely amazing. Don't forget the replay will be available over on YouTube. So go check it out. I'm going to post, excellent, Tina. I'm going to post, share your creations here. So if it's Eve inspired, definitely share it. If it's some other inspirations, Alice, you would like to see birds? Any particular type of bird or just birds? If this wasn't kid friendly, I could show you a bird. All right, scratch that I said that. Don't listen to that. Yeah, don't forget, all my videos are kid-friendly. I'm going to try to watch the mouth, and you guys always watch your comments, so you're absolutely amazing. 6,000%. Oh, absolutely, Carolyn. Absolutely. If you guys think of any more ideas, you can always direct message me through Facebook. If you're trying to do a painting, thank you so much, Tina. If you're trying to do a painting and you're having difficulty, you can direct message me through Facebook. If you want to just say hello, you can direct message me through Facebook. Okay, so that's how you get in touch with me. Don't forget stars, Venmo, and PayPal. Hummingbirds. Gotcha, Alice. Awesome. We can do a hummingbird. We can do some hummingbirds. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. It's been a while since I did a hummingbird. We did do one a while back, probably a long time ago. Hummingbirds and hibiscus. So, but let's see if we can't make a nice, basic, simple one for everybody. All right, you all have a great, great evening. Love to all of you. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I'm going to see you real soon. All right, have fun. Go create. Bye. You're welcome, Sharon. Bye.